members, what it be?
What's going on, everybody?
Hi. Hey, what's up?
For those who don't know,
I'm Batman. No, I'm not.
That's not Batman.
It's not Batman.
but have you ever seen him and Batman in the same room?
Ooh.
No,
You
but
have not.
But at the same time, I've never seen me and Batman in the same room either.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
Well,
it's definitely not you.
That just broke my dreams.
I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
What's
Spaghetti Boys,
what are you,
baby.
I was gonna say, what are you wearing?
Yeah, Public T went ahead and got What's Your Spaghetti Policy T-shirt.
Yeah, I like it.
Love it. And this is one of the new ones. This Mayor Sketty.
We actually have to show him that. What the fuck? I just got really excited. I just got really excited.
Oh, by the way, so quick note: if we sound like shit, just let us know. We have new microphones, so we're really testing them out on this podcast.
So Anthony and myself are we're learning a little bit on how sensitive these new mics are.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So-
I
But
promise
pretty
you,
cool.
at least right now, y'all sound phenomenal.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
But yeah, we gotta actually show you that note that we got from. We never showed him.
No,
thanks,
yeah,
guys.
it's over in the living room.
You
or
guys
the
are
man
great
cave.
friends.
It's in his.
I'm
house.
already known to be the worst friend.
Well,
so
Oh, and it's in your house?
It doesn't need to be said anymore.
Thanks, worst friend.
You're welcome. Love you
But-
guys.
It's that time of the month again, where it is time to.
You all
make
right?
Yeah.
Heavy or light?
Again.
It's a heavy flow day.
All right, well,
Ooh.
pitter patter then.
To clear some space on your hard drives, or if you have a brand new system, you probably have a lot of space already anyway.
Yeah, but I'm still deleting shit. Like, we'll talk about it, but there's gonna.
You don't need it. Don't keep it.
Yeah, I'm not going to, because just like the last PlayStation, it's gonna save all your
Yeah.
saved info and shit from that game. So I'm just gonna delete it and then continue to move on.
But we have the free games that you can download with PlayStation Plus and Xbox Games with Gold for December. And Wes, as always, will hit you with all the new games that you can get at wherever you get them.
Yes, sir.
Wherever you get them.
And I guess we're gonna have a little bit of news as well, right?
Yeah, we're gonna round it out with some news, and then we're gonna talk about since we did say a little something about we're gonna give everybody an update on our Shell.
Who's Shell?
The name's the show.
I have a confession to make.
The Swedish hockey elite.
Nice to meet you, Shell.
That wasn't the confession. I was gonna say I'm having an affair with a woman named Shell,
Oof.
but no, that's not it. No,
Did you say man? I thought you said
I
his
said
name
woman.
was Shell.
Isn't Shell the chick's name from Portal?
Hey,
Or is
it?
that Chell?
I don't know.
Well, either way, it's the same thing.
How that just blew your fucking mind.
How far are we gonna go off of the rails right
Yeah,
now?
We
we're
kept that to
way
video
off the
games,
rails.
though. Portal is a video game.
That actually is very true.
Just saying.
All right, maybe we should get this started.
Okay,
huh?
yeah. So
Sure. I will start it off with Xbox as I always do. So the December Games Gold lineup is here. With the Xbox One and Series X, you can solve the mystery and catch the Raven in the Raven Remastered. You can take out waves of enemies in the shooter platform Bleed 2. And for our classic lineup via backwards compatibility, you can shoot the devil in the fucking face with Saints Row Get Out of Hell and solve puzzles
nice.
as a nesting doll and
listen,
stacking.
that was super fucking aggressive.
You
That
have
was.
to. I needed it.
All right, fair.
So, starting off with the Raven Remastered, which is available December 1st through the 31st. From the creators of the Book of Unwritten Tales series, play as Constable Anton Jacob Zellner in 1964 London, who is on the hunt for the legendary master thief, the Raven. Classic murder mystery locations, high-quality acting, and compelling cast of characters are featured in a thrilling crime story, whodunit, where everyone has something to hide, and the Raven is always one step ahead. That actually sounds pretty cool. I love mystery games.
It's not bad. I'm looking at the images for the game, and
What you see?
I mean the graphics are pretty good. You're
This
you're
motherfucker.
mainly on a
Is
train.
nobody else going to pick up on that?
That watch had some hang time. Sure did. What you see?
Yeah, no, it's
Jesus.
it looks like for the most part, yeah, you're the constable. You you're on the train. You're going ahead and try to figure it all out. So, see people lying around in beds and shit, fucking around. So,
How much are you seeing there?
I mean, look, I mean, you see a woman in a dress and a man with no shirt, but
Let's go. All right, so yeah, that's the Raven Remastered. Next we have...
that's all you need.
That's all I need.
That's all he needs.
That's sold. Sold. Next we have Bleed 2, which is available December 16th to January 15th. Bleed 2 as the pink-haired heroine Rin. I'm assuming that's how it is. W-R-Y-N, I'm assuming is Rin.
Makes sense.
Fair enough.
Defend the world from an invading force of villains in 7 intense levels with over 25 boss battles. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Master the art of air dodging and take down a relentless barrage of bad guys in this furiously fun and fast-paced action shooter and help Rin live up to her title as the greatest hero of all time.
This definitely has like some Mega Man type feel to it.
Oh, yeah, so we got
Little bit.
like side-scroller platformer.
Side scroll, yeah.
Sweet. But
it's definitely an arcade style look to it. You mean more than like a
yeah.
any type of like futuristic.
That is Bleed 2, and now for the classic lineup with backwards compatibility, starting with a game that I've played and beaten, and it's phenomenal. I actually played all of them. Saints Row: Gat Out of Hell, which is available December 1st to the 15th. Yeah, they're like, people gave them shit at first because it literally seemed like a GTA knockoff, but then they kind of found like their own groove.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I always thought they were more fun to play because
they were a little more
fun. They
were
more comical.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
GTA 5 like took it back over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that game was so good.
100%.
The biggest thing I remember from a Saints Row game is that somebody was able to beat the bloody piss out of somebody else with a purple dildo.
Yeah.
That is about the only thing I actually remember about.
But here's the thing. Need you say more?
Right?
No.
Nothing
absolutely
else is needed.
Not.
Like,
the game is
my money.
The game is like just it is so just over the top.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Saints Row: Gat Out of Hell play as fan favorites Johnny Gat and Kinsey Kensington as they tear apart the underworld in a quest to save the soul of the boss. Shenanigans ensue as they wage war against the Prince of Darkness using an arsenal of underworld-themed weapons and soar through the air on fallen angels' wings in this over-the-top open-world playground.
I'm looking at a picture right now of looks like a lazy boy chair with Gatling guns on as the arm cushions, as the sides of the chair. This looks like it's a bunch of fucking fun.
Have you ever played a Saints Row game?
I don't think I have, no.
I'm telling you, man, it's worth it.
Okay.
It's worth it. It's like pick up and play fun and just so over the top. So over the, like as over the top as GTA is, just more like gang related because you're part of the Saints. You're basically a gang.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Saints Row: Gat Out of Hell. And last we have Stacking, which is available December 16th to the 31st. And Stacking, you help Charlie Blackmore, the world's tiniest Russian stacking doll, embark on an adventure to rescue his family from the nefarious industrialist the Baron. Explore a vintage world inhabited by living Russian dolls and jump inside them to use their special abilities to solve a wide variety of riddles and challenges in this imaginative third-person puzzle adventure game. Now, if you've never seen Russian nesting dolls, they're those dolls that literally you have one inside the other, inside the other, inside the other.
Yeah.
Russian Yuki. It's all. We had all of them. You know, they were always in my household. But yeah, that's what you get with December games with gold. Just to go over that again, you get the Raven Remastered, the 1st to the 31st of December, Bleed 2, December 16th to January 15th, and then via backwards compatibility, you get Saints Row: Gat Out of Hell, December 1st to the 15th, and Stacking from December 16th to the 31st. Yeah, and
nice.
That's what they're coming with. You got a good mix. You got, like an open world crazy game like Saints Row. You get a mystery game. You get a platformer.
You don't see that many whodunits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I can't even.
So it's nice going ahead and actually seeing that stuff on here.
I can't even think of the last
one. And it's a fairly modern game. I mean, as a whodunit, I mean, it's not one of the backwards compatible, dude. It's something that was made for, I believe, the one.
Mm-hmm. Huh. But yeah, now Anthony's going to hit you with the stuff you can get with your PlayStation Plus.
There you go.
Hell yeah. So per usual, I got all my information directly from PlayStation themselves. The games that you have the options that you have available to you for December for your free games are Worms Rumble, Just Cause 4, and Rocket Arena. So let's start it off. Multiplayer franchise Worms rips up a turn-based rulebook in favor of real-time 32-player cross-platform combat as Worms Rumble debuts on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 as a PlayStation Plus title. Joining Team 17's Invertebrate Invasion on Tuesday, December 1st, is the open-world adventure of Just Cause 4 and a unique spin on a 3v3 shooter in the form of Rocket Arena. All games will be available to play on Tuesday, December 1st until Monday, January 4th. So
hands down, I will download Just Cause 4.
Yeah.
Have you played any other ones? Matt
I've never played them, but
yeah,
I do remember at one of the, it might have been one of the last E3s, that actually had people there.
Mm-hmm.
They had something that had to do with Just Cause, and it just looked like a giant tornado or some shit. Shit looked insane.
Is that the game with the tether? Where you can Matt could tether car. I watched Matt play.
I'm pretty sure. I have it. I have it downloaded. I just have not played it.
It was
yet.
wild, and I saw the tornado. They added realistic weather.
Yeah, and then you were talking about Worms, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through everything.
Worms Armageddon back in the day,
dude,
all day.
Yo, I remember those games back in the. Back with the PC days.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So let's jump into Worms really quick. This is Worms like you've never played it before with intense, real-time, arena-based 32-player cross-platform combat. Use a variety of fan-favorite weapons like a bazooka and shotgun, plus all new additions to the armory to bring the pain to your invertebrate opponent as you climb the ranks. Customize your worm, then take part in seasonal events, daily challenges, and community collaborations for additional XP and rewards. And experimental game modes. Bro, you good? You fucking up everything right now.
No, bro.
Is your drink too strong?
No. Well, yes.
What?
But
You're wrong.
So Andy, please elaborate because you are more giddy than a schoolgirl right now. So
Yeah, you all red in the
it's just
face.
he said customize your worm, and I just thought like
I mean, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Next
Next time you're up in the bathroom trimming up, just like, what are you doing? Customize my worm. That's all I thought of.
All right, so I'm just going to continue on here. That is funny as fuck, though. Hey, bro, what you doing?
Customize my worm.
Bet. Customize your worm. Then take part in seasonal events, daily challenges, and community collaborations for additional XP and rewards. And experimental game modes in the lab. Get ready for deathmatch and battle royale when you're only ever a holy hand grenade away from death. And that's what I've got for Worms. The Worms. Next, we're going to jump on to Just Cause 4. Jump into an action-packed open-world sandbox experience and cause chaos with a wide selection of weapons, vehicles, and gear as Rico Rodriguez skydives into the exotic climates of South America. Explore the remote South American country of Solis. 1,024 square kilometers of exotic playground, from rainforest to desert to snowy mountain peaks, brooding with conflict, secrets, and untold danger. Fight Black Hand, a tech-driven private military organization under terrifying environmental conditions, including treacherous tornadoes and tropical lightning storms, and use never-before-seen in-game physics to turn the extreme weather to your advantage. Strap into your wingsuit, equip your fully customizable grappling hook, and get ready to bring the thunder. Thunder! No! Anyway, the last one I got is Rocket Arena. What the fuck?
Where did you just go? We got Rocket Arena.
well, we went AC/DC because of thunder, so thunderstruck.
That, and to be fair,
I
was speaking I was speaking with an Australian accent for about an hour.
He really was.
Now, the last game I got is Rocket Arena. Rockets rule everything in the explosive online 3v3 shooter where you're never out of the action. Try out a roster of fantastic heroes with distinctive rockets and abilities to rule the arena. Lead your targets and unearth new strategies based on your squad, and try out in-game items such as the Rocket Magnet, Trip Mine, and Speed Boost to change the course of combat. Earn experience to unlock rocket parts, totem parts, and spectacular outfits to customize your hero's look. Mix, match, and level up powerful artifacts to give your heroes impressive new stat boost and effects. Dive into Knockout for classic 3v3 competitive action, or practice your favorite combos against rocket bots first. Compete to score goals in Rocket Ball, control zones in Mega Rocket, and go for the gold with Treasure Hunt.
Nice.
Yeah.
And did you say this is like a Rocket League type thing?
But just says Rocket Arena.
I didn't know if it was like a different version of Rocket League or something.
Oh, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. But again, so really quick, the games that we've got and the availability. So it's Worms Rumble, Just Cause 4, and Rocket Arena. And they are available from December 1st until January...
I think you said January 4th?
4th, January 4th. Yes, correct. So those are your games for PlayStation.
Sweet. Nice.
Hell yeah.
This is actually super cool. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, like, I'm definitely going to download Just Cause 4 just because, I mean, I've been wanting to play that game for a while anyway, and now since I have the opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's fucking go.
Tell me that doesn't look very, like, Fortnite-ish.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It definitely has that appeal.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And now Wes is going to give you all the new games that you can get this month on Xbox and PlayStation. Do we ever have anything for the Switch?
Oh, yeah, it's in there. And I
Slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, I normally put it in there.
Cool.
Things I take out are Stadia and PC. So everything else is in there. All right, so here we go. December 2020, last month of the year. Here's all the free, not free. Here's all the new games.
If these were all free, I'd fucking hang
my god,
myself.
I would lose it. I would fucking lose it.
Because I wouldn't believe it was true.
I got more excited just the fact that you said the last month of the year. I'm just like, thank God.
What's that mean? We're going into fucking, you know what? We'll talk about that offline.
We'll leave it. Yeah, we'll leave it for another time. So you have, here are the games for December 1st. You have Chronos Before the Ashes for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Empire of Sin, which is for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Twin Mirrors Lost on Arrival, which is for PS4 and Xbox. And then Worms Rumble, which I know you said it was going to be free.
It is going to be free from December 1st to January 4th for the PlayStation.
Okay, and so normally I get my stuff off of Games Radar for this, and normally they don't add the free games onto it. For some reason, that one's on there.
Yeah, it's going to be available for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's what I have here.
Okay.
All right, so December 2nd, you have Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5, and that's going to be for the PlayStation 5, Xbox S and X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. So basically everywhere. Sam and Max Save the World Remastered, that's going to be for the Switch.
Sam and Max, got it.
I
thought you said Sam and Max. I was like,
salmon like the fish?
yes, that's what I thought. Cool.
So December 3rd, here we go. We have Death Tales, which is coming out for the Switch. Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is coming out for the PS5, Series X, Series S and X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. My mouth is completely losing it. You have Morbid, The Seven Acolytes for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. And, this is going to be a bad one.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait to hear this.
Teiko no Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure Pack, which is coming out for Switch. Actually worked out a little better than I thought.
Just know people that we do our best here.
I try.
Not
I
to,
really try.
Yeah, well, like, we're not trying to be disrespectful. We're doing our best here.
And I am the one that normally gets the names of this type of stuff because I get the new ones.
Your job ain't easy. Your job ain't easy.
All right, so here we go for December 3rd. You have Commandos 2 HD Remastered for the Switch. You have Dark, DARQ Complete Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Dragon Quest S Echoes of an Exclusive Age Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. FIFA 21 is coming out for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. Fitness Boxing 2 Rhythm and Exercise for the Switch. And John Wick Hex is coming out for the Xbox One and Switch.
Don't mess with that, dude.
December 8th, you have Call of the Sea coming out for the S, the X, and the Xbox One. Destiny 2 is going to be the optimized version. That's going to be coming out for the PlayStation 5 and the S and X. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is coming out for the S and the X and PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. Shakes on a Plane. I guess it's not snakes. It's shakes.
So sick and tired of these motherfucking shakes on this motherfucking plane.
You got it. That's coming out for the Switch. And this one, Anthony and I were talking about earlier. And Temtem is coming out for the PlayStation 5.
So
I'm excited
for this. So
into which actually we can talk about this during news. You go ahead. You get you get some exclusive stuff for the PS5.
Oh, we'll talk about it during news. Keep going.
For Temtem.
This man almost cleaned the ceiling. He's
What's that supposed to mean?
long arms. Okay.
December 9th, you have Wood Salt coming out for the Switch.
Wait, what?
Wood salt?
Wood Salt.
Okay,
Yes,
we needed emphasis on what you said because I was not
Apologies.
sure. No, it's not your fault. I just my ears are drunk.
That's the best reason to give anyone for why they didn't understand something, no matter what.
Right?
Dude, wait, what'd you say? Why my ears are drunk?
Fair.
December 10th is a big one here. This is the one that's going to give you one of the biggest games that has ever coming out, whatever. For
What? Look, is it Cyberpunk?
I was about to say, are we sure?
So you have
shut up.
So you have Brigadine, Legend of Runertia, and that's for the PS4. Cyberpunk 2077, but this is only the PS4 and Xbox One versions. I'm not entirely sure when it actually gets optimized.
Hold on,
you know what?
But
yeah,
but this is for the pre-order.
So,
this is for what everybody pre-ordered for before.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
so the pre-order that everybody ordered before is. I wanted to make sure I copied what you said.
Very, very good.
But I can't say the fucking word weaponry and strategies, even though I just fucking did it. Anyway, so the people that did the pre-order, that's what this is for.
Yes.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, so I mean that's what's coming out right now for December 10th. You also have Haven, which is a Fortnite style game. You and I talked about it during during one of the events.
And I think you guys actually showed me a trailer about it.
Yeah, I mean towards like people running on rooftops and shit like that. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's coming out for the PS5, the S and the X and Xbox One. And then Sword of the Necromancer is for the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
That just sounds badass.
Sword of Necromancer? Yeah, that just sounds insane. So December 15th, you have GTA Online, the KO Perico heist. It's part of the whole new all new online stuff. I mean, it's like a whole new island that you get in there.
I showed you and Clyburn some videos of that GTA Online, dude. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, so that's going to be the PS4 and Xbox One. And then collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend, and that's going to be for the Switch. So here you go. For December 16th, you have MXGP 2020. I think it's one of those
Motocross.
Well, like streamlined motorcycles, like the racers.
Yep.
Fun.
So that's for the PS4 and Xbox One. December 22nd, you have Override 2 Super Mech League for the PS5, Series S and X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. And that is everything that you have for December. It's not as extensive as a list as what we've had before.
Quite short, but I think because you did a little pre-digging. You took out all the PC stuff that you might have come across and stuff like that. So that's good though.
But even on top of that, I think a lot of why you're not seeing releases in December, and this is actually going to come to another one that I'm going to talk about in news, is because of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's true.
With Cyberpunk coming out, there's 2 games at least that I know of that were supposed to come out.
Yeah, we talked
December
about this.
10th.
Yep, we talked about this.
But they changed their date because Cyberpunk's coming out that day.
That's smart, though. Why should you lose out on profitability for your company and your game that you might enjoy? I know I fucked up.
No, you didn't. That's what's funny
No,
about
he
that
did.
shit.
Really?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I heard profitability.
No, he added.
No, I don't think I added. I think I extended the F or L. But anyway, I get why the companies are doing what they're doing. I mean, why would you want to lose out on?
Yeah, because you know that's going to dominate that day.
Yeah, and here's the thing: even if your game is not going to be Game of the Year style or tier, you still want people to be able to enjoy your game, and that's not going to happen if people are sitting down playing Cyberpunk. It's exactly what's going to happen.
What have we learned recently though, dude? Like the games you may think are going to be Game of the Year.
Sometimes aren't. I you know what? I brought this up to Wes. I said, watch. I said, what would happen if Cyberpunk comes out, most anticipated game of the year?
Obviously, you don't want this to happen. But I know where you're going. Though.
And the game
especially
comes
with
out,
all the delays and everything they did with crunch,
right? And they
going
quote
against the
unquote
word.
got everything good to go, and it comes out and it's just buggy to the point where you can't play and enjoy the game.
It's Fallout 76. That's what you're saying.
Well, but Fallout 76 was also rushed.
Yeah, that was a quick ass turnaround.
Right, there's a difference.
Yeah.
This game was not. So the thing is if this actually happens to the point where they release this game and it's overly buggy to the point where you can play but not that well and you can't enjoy it, there's going to be hell to pay.
But not even
it's going to be something.
But not even just that though, because you put out a great game that's going to be candidate for Game of the Year doesn't mean that nobody else can.
That's also true.
Look at what we have this year.
Well,
there's so many
Absolutely.
great games that when they came out, you're probably like, you don't want to release your game around that time because they're probably going to take it.
Yeah.
And then so many other games came out.
Absolutely. It's
So-
it's insane.
But I understand the odds are not in your favor if you release that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so we gave y'all free. We gave y'all new.
I guess we're going on to news, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, news. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off the news. Wes, if it's all right with you, I'm going to start off.
By all means.
So I came across this on GameSpot. It has to do with Red Dead Redemption. It's nothing big, but Red Dead Online is actually going to go standalone.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll read the article for you if you want me to. If not, I'll break it down really quick. Basically, what that means is they're taking the multiplayer and they're taking the regular campaign mode and they're splitting them. Well, they're at least splitting the multiplayer part of it from the campaign, meaning you can, if all you want to do is play online multiplayer for Red Dead Redemption 2,
You can buy that mode.
You can buy just that mode, and that's all you get. So, it's kind of cool. I mean,
It would be something that I would like to see from the Call of Duty series.
boom, and that's the thing. This is also stuff Wes and I were talking about. Andy is lost in a fucking daze. You see that, man?
I'm listening, bro.
Because at least to me, when it comes down to Call of Duty, like I I don't play those types of online games anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm beyond these 11-year-olds going ahead and talking about my mother. Really.
But here's the thing.
You know that's not the real reason.
No.
But-
Hear us out.
But my whole thing about it though is that I've always loved the campaign.
Exactly. Now think of it this way too. It could also potentially drive prices down on games.
If that's all you're paying for?
Yeah, if you're not giving me a full game that's a regular campaign and online play, and you split the two, you're not potentially cutting it in half, but instead of spending, say, $69 on a game, and I'm spending $40 on a game, or even, $49 on a game, that's not terrible.
Or even like 30. I mean, $30 for the campaign. I'll pay $30 for a campaign. I mean, even with the campaign being
short.
I mean,
absolutely.
Granted, like if they made the campaign like maybe like 5-6 hours, I feel like it would be worth $30.
I think Rockstar might be onto something here.
I think so too.
I really think that this could potentially turn in a proper direction.
But now here's the thing. Knowing what we all know,
Yeah.
do you think that companies will do that rather than knowing that you'll buy the game, even if you're only buying it for multiplayer or you're only buying it for campaign?
See, here's the thing though. For
selling
me
it on
though,
multiplayer?
Yeah, but you could sell it as all three.
I don't buy Call of Duty games because of the fact. Well, two reasons. Number one, I don't care for the multiplayer. Number two, the campaigns. You know what I mean?
They're short.
The campaigns are short.
That's okay.
But now
So
here's
to me,
the thing.
I refuse to pay $60 for for a short campaign.
But this-
even if the campaign's good, I still think it's trash.
But this is what it comes down to. Do you think you're in the minority? Or do you think you're in the majority?
100% of the minority.
So that's when it'll probably change. If they start to see that the majority of people are only doing one versus the other and they're not getting the sales that they think.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Think of how quick these Call of Duty multiplayer, guys move up prestige.
Fuck that.
Fast.
They're assholes.
Within
They're just good.
Within
No, they're
6
assholes.
fucking
Shut up.
hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, or less than that. So it makes more sense. For them to go and be like, okay, I want it for the multiplayer. I'm gonna get it for the multiplayer. And they kind of tested the waters with this with Warzone anyway.
Correct, and that's fucking free anyway. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. It would be nice if it did, but it gives you the option and the playability for all three. Now, what I mean by that is being able to pick up the campaign if you want to by itself, being able to pick up the, obviously, online multiplayer by itself, or the entire game. Right, see, so here's the thing. With all the new stuff, the new next-gen systems, right, so I have the all-digital. Why can't you make it so I can buy just the one half of the game? I don't need to buy the full game. Why can't you make it so I can just buy the campaign?
Yeah, and the argument, like, for your side would be that's how you get all the people like you that don't buy it at all because they don't want to pay full for something they're not going to use.
Exactly. So that not only
you
does
might
it
make more money by, because you'll have all these new people that are, only paying 30, but these are people
Exactly.
that weren't going to pay 60.
Exactly. So you're making your money's worth.
Yeah.
Look, the
And
game's
then-
already the game is already made. You literally just break it down into the sections that you want. You keep the full game, you keep the multiplayer in the campaign, and you're going to make money everywhere.
But what they also could do with this is that they could also break it down into two different departments.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? They can go ahead and have a multiplayer department of development and then a campaign level to where you can actually make the campaign something that people really want to enjoy. And then you can go ahead and say $30 for this, $30 for that, or or however they want to work it, but then put them together for a bundle and then throw that a little cheaper, and then that way that way they'll get the money for the people who want to do both.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And think about it. They're already brilliant because nobody ever has any problem with the campaign other than the length. It's never that like, oh, the campaign's not that great or there's not that many great moments. They're always good. They're just so short.
Yeah, but
Now
here's
let's
the thing.
how's it real quick. Now let's go ahead and just talk about the fact that we're talking about something that isn't even remotely happening. We're talking about Call of Duty when the story is about Red Dead.
I know. This is all hypothetical. We're just saying games in general.
I just want to make sure. I just want to circle back around and let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, and the thing is basically the premise of this whole conversation that you just listened to is the fact that
Just an idea.
It's an idea that we thought of.
I'm sure we're not the only ones.
We're probably not the only ones. But two, it's also an idea that Rockstar brought to light that is a good. It's right now with the next gen systems and everything like that. It's extremely positive, and maybe they're the company to make the change. Basically, is what we're saying, or is what I'm saying, and maybe they're the company to make the change to be able to have the option to buy whatever you want. As a consumer, you should be able to buy whatever you might want. Correct? So maybe Rockstar's the company that's doing that and giving us the direction that we would like to see in next-gen system, like downloads and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt to try just once. You're never going to know if you're going to make money or lose money unless you just give it a whirl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put one game out, make it separate multiplayer to, whatever. If you're losing a shit ton of money, all right, don't do it again.
I feel like a topic like this, we should probably put a pin in for a for a future.
We just already
for a future podcast.
We just made an episode within the episode. That's what we just did.
But I mean,
I like it.
I mean, we can go much deeper if we really wanted to.
Yeah, we could.
There's pros and cons on both sides.
There is, absolutely. So,
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of news here. So Monster Hunter World, right? Iceborne. Everybody knows. I mean, the DLC for the enormous game that Monster Hunter World is.
Yeah.
So they decided to give the players the movie character. All right. So so you get Artemis.
Okay.
Mainly. You get Lieutenant Artemis as a part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
And obviously the character is based off of Mila Jovovich. I fucked that up completely. I don't care.
anyway, she knows who she
I
is.
slurred that shit.
Jovovich.
Yeah, Jovovich.
You just call her Jehovich.
Jovovich.
Where you from, girl? Mila Jovovich. She's a
What
Jehovah's
up?
I
Witness.
added. I don't know. How did I say that? I put a little English on it.
I don't know what you did, but
That, and he just like whispered like a whole sentence. He's like,
Leave me alone.
all right, hold on.
So we're expecting the movie next year. You know what I'm saying, when it comes down to Monster Hunter World, or at least Monster Hunter, I believe is what
I
it's
don't know,
called.
but that movie, what I have seen so far, it looks awesome.
I am very interested.
Me too.
I love the fact that you have little palicos. You know what I'm saying? You see the one chopping up all the food? You know what I mean, like when you're in the main hub? Like,
I'm really,
oh my God, it looks
just
so
like
good.
Andy said, I'm interested, and I'm actually very intrigued to see what this movie looks like.
Yeah, because
we all played the game together.
yeah, they're doing stuff they didn't necessarily need to do, which we talked about in that episode before,
Yes.
where we're like, if you just keep it to the source material, we'd be more than just interested. We'd be like, fuck, we gotta see this movie. But like the fact that you're taking the monsters and putting them into like real world, that's something that's gonna be iffy, but I'm gonna give you a shot.
Once again, you know what I mean, this director, you know what I mean, Paul W.S. Anderson, on top of adding his wife Mila as the way he's always done, because
Smart man. Happy wife, happy life.
yeah, but at the same time,
Yeah, it also keeps her employed.
But
I mean, look at what we got from, you know what I'm saying, Resident Evil.
Oh,
You know
mean
what I'm saying?
What do we get?
look,
I'm waiting for you to come up
but
with something,
here's
Wes.
the
I
thing.
didn't.
Yeah,
I
okay.
burped. That's what I came up
This
with.
is also coming from us as video game snobs, which we're supposed to be. If you've never played the Resident Evil video game, those movies might not be so bad. But the fact that you've been used to the games and you expected the movie to be a certain way,
Yeah, I could see that.
that's the issue.
I mean,
That's
look.
fair.
I mean, certain things within the movie looked cool. I mean, the
Yeah.
dogs looked fucking cool.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
the zombies look fine. Like everything looked fine.
Nemesis looked fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, actually seeing him like in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at what the game is as opposed to what the movies are, I mean, the only thing they have in common is the name. That's it.
But we're not those people that aren't going to like not like we always give it a shot.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
Hands
Like
down.
I'm gonna wait and withhold all judgment until I've seen it.
Yeah, and then I will judge the fuck out of you.
Yeah, and hopefully you prove me wrong.
Yeah.
So I got a little goofy little story here. So Spider-Man Miles Morales. Damn, I've been drinking. Spider-Man Miles Morales. You
Attaboy.
finished the game, right?
100%ed it.
Yep. Did you realize that the Chrysler building is not in the game?
Yes, I did actually.
And did you know why?
I didn't. I didn't look into it. I noticed that it wasn't there though. I'd like to know why. Please tell me.
So there was a copyright issue.
No. Seriously?
Yes.
Get the
That
fuck
was
out
it.
of here. It's New York City for
The whole
fuck's sake.
damn game in one building couldn't comply.
Hi, we're gonna use all of New York City except the Chrysler Building.
They
Yeah,
would have a
so-
good reason.
Yeah, so what they
I wanna know
did,
why.
instead of having the Chrysler buildings, they just had this building that had like, kind of like some Tetris shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I mean, basically, in
I
its
know what building
place.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's fucking stupid.
but yeah, that's what it is, dude. Honestly, that is all it is.
So you're telling
they
me-
had no agreement before the launch of Miles Morales to be able to use the Chrysler building, so they could not use it.
Do we know what the hiccup was? Like why they couldn't get it?
Not
Because
to
it's
my
Sony.
knowledge.
They own Spider-Man. Sorry.
The Chrysler building went under new ownership.
Unter.
Unter.
It's
in,
went to
in
Unter.
2019, and And because of that, and because of the development that the game was already in at that point, there was no agreement. Now, there was an agreement in Marvel Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, though. Isn't that
Peter
some
Parker
shit?
one.
It's the same fucking company.
They had
fuck you.
They had to renegotiate a new deal.
I got to
Well, that's
renegotiate
what
a
it
new deal
is.
for a building. Fuck you.
Yeah, and that's what it would have been because
Stupid.
the Chrysler Building is so. You know what I mean?
Iconic?
It is. Yes, it is so
Yes, I know.
known.
Synonymous with New York City?
Synonymous was the word I wanted to use, but I didn't want to fuck it up.
I got
Thank
you.
you.
That's why we let the kid who hasn't been drinking.
As much.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm fucked right now. I'm buzzed as shit.
Yeah, I saw you because you literally just went cross-eyed as you looked at your
Everything
fucking-
on my face just went.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I hope
you
so.
I hope so too, because I just really
Yeah, you played it up like you
confident
knew
as
fucking
fuck.
everything, dog.
shit.
Dragon Age. Who's played it?
Noodle. None of us.
Mike
Mike.
played both.
Neither one of you?
Nope.
Okay. Oh no, I played it as well. But
Then
no.
why do you have a question about it?
Well, no. The reason was because the director of Dragon Age
Uh-huh.
has created a new studio.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what's
really?
it called?
Okay.
I mean,
let's-
I've heard nothing but great things from those games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new studio is called Yellow Brick Games.
What's
It's
that?
an
That
it's an
sounds
independent
familiar.
studio.
Why does that sound
Did
familiar?
he come from BioWare and make that? Because BioWare is Dragon Age, right?
Yeah. BioWare does own Dragon Age.
I hope
so. Yeah,
BioWare
he's
didn't just lose a
he's
really
the
good
former
developer.
creative director of Dragon Age. All right. So the whole quote that this company has, Yellow Brick Games, is original new games of high quality. So I mean, I'm excited to go ahead and see what these people have to offer. Other people that he has brought in are Thomas Giroux, Jeff Skalski,
he could
No
be
relation.
related. Maybe.
and Frederick Saint Laurent B.
Excuse me. It's
Saint
what?
Laurent.
It's Saint Laurent.
Saint
Okay,
Laurent.
I was gonna say, please.
It's Benoit Saint Laurent's brother.
Yeah, the same guy that we played show with. Number 53.
Yeah, so this entire
Fucker.
thing comprises of people from EA, BioWare, and Ubisoft.
Wow.
Interesting.
Dude, I am real
Holy
excited.
Trinity.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And dude, you're talking about games. So it's people that have been a part of Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Watch Dogs, and Assassin's Creed.
So this is kind of the thing that we talked about before. Where we were like, man, it'd be cool if like BioWare and Bethesda could get together and just make one thing.
Yes,
This is kind of sort of that thing where they're pulling talent from.
I am.
everywhere.
I
That's
am
cool.
very, very excited to go ahead and see what these guys have to offer.
that's
And not to
pretty
mention on top of it, they're labeled as an indie. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
I would love to see what they can really do as an indie developer.
Spoiler alert, a lot.
Yeah.
Did you have any more?
Oh, I sure do.
All right, go ahead.
So what I have right now is directly from Crema, which is actually the creator of Temtem.
Really?
Yes.
Sweet.
Wes and I were talking about this a little bit, but I'm going to just read the entire article, and then if you have any questions, you guys just ask them.
Lay it on thick, bruh.
So right now, from Crema directly, it says, hop into early access on PlayStation 5. Now, this was written the 28th of October, 2020. It says, hey, Tamers, you might have already heard, but we have very exciting news to share because we're dipping our feet into consoles a bit sooner than expected.
Fuck yeah.
Temtem will be coming to the PlayStation 5 early access as early as December 8. The pre-orders are open now, so grab your copy and start experiencing Temtem on consoles this very year. Yes.
Now, this has also been out for Steam. Like, I mean, the beta and alpha been running on Steam for a while, dude.
Yeah.
I'm talking probably the better part of 6 months.
Yeah.
Because we heard about it, I think back in June or May. You know what I mean? Is where we first saw something about Temtem because you and I were completely thrown. I mean, this is back when you were still deployed in.
Yeah.
We thought it was Pokemon for a second.
We did until we realized they were throwing cards.
Yeah.
They were throwing cards of characters, and then they would pop up. And then on top of that, you would have a character running around behind you.
Yeah, it's
you know what I
pretty
mean? Your Temtem, is behind you. And I love the fact that they yelled, "Hey, what was that? What do they call the people? They're playing the game? Tamers?
That's what it says here. Hey, Tamers.
Hey, Tamers instead of trainers." For some reason, that put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
It's like that thing where it's like, just make it your own show that you didn't totally copy.
Well, here's the thing. Nintendo is like,
Get it.
do you, boo-boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, go ahead. Have fun.
Get it. We got ours.
And that's the thing, dude. I mean, you have what, dude? You have 25 years, roughly, for Pokemon?
Yeah, and probably 25 more coming.
Easily.
Yeah.
So Pokemon is not afraid. Nintendo is not afraid of Temtem. And I mean, all that means to me is that you mean these guys. What's the developer's name?
Crema.
Yeah.
Crema.
All right, yeah. Crema can go ahead and just they're like, yo, sky's the limit.
I'm a crema on your face. Sorry.
You had to. You had to.
Absolutely. Tell me that wasn't funny.
Crema.
You can't tell me that wasn't funny.
Just go.
So pre-ordering Temtem now will grant you an exclusive in-game title, cool PSN avatars, and of course a ticket to the Early Access Plus. It's cheaper. And actually I'll give you a quick breakdown of the prices really quick. So the standard edition pre-order is $37.49 with the pre-order,
Which is the same on Steam.
Yes.
Same price on Steam.
And
right now,
have,
I just checked earlier today.
And they had the deluxe edition, which is $57.49 instead of $59.99. Basically, what that grants you for the standard edition is early access, full release access, and pre-order title and avatars. And then the deluxe edition is the first three that I just mentioned, including early access camo outfit. That's pretty neat.
I'd love to see a camo outfit in a cel-shaded game. That just sounds interesting as shit to me.
It sure does. It sure does. Trying
So
to picture it.
back to the article really quick. It says, this is our first time attempting to manage a live game on consoles, and as such, we had to start somewhere and learn little by little. While we'd like to reach everyone, we need to truly take in what it means to publish patches in more than one platform at the same time. Synchronize them and keep an eye on both. Trying to do this with this more than a couple of platforms would be too daunting from the get-go. So basically, they're saying they want to.
Which is why they're doing it on the PS5 first.
Yes, which is nice. But starting with one is manageable and will help us be prepared for the future. So we're starting here.
So that basically tells everybody that this will come to Switch. This will come to Microsoft. You know what I mean, for the Series S and X. I mean, look, like I said, I mean, we already have it on Steam. You know what I mean, so that was their first gate. Like, okay, let's see what really happens on Steam. Okay, fine, Steam did real good. Now let's go ahead and jump up to one of the next gen systems. Let's see what real. You mean now you're playing with the big boy stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so let's go ahead and see what really happens with that, and then from there, I know you're probably gonna say it. You mean in a few minutes. You mean like 2021 is where you're gonna go ahead and see it come to the rest of the consoles. Correct.
There's actually no information on that right
Ooh,
now.
okay.
So what I'll do is I'll just read the rest of the article.
All right.
It's nothing crazy. But it says, with this announcement, we've also revealed a lot of details that have been asked about often, such as the final price of Temtem after it launches, which isn't terrible. So for the standard edition, it's $44.99, and with the deluxe edition, it's $64.99. And again,
Cheaper than what you spent on any other game.
exactly, that's extremely reasonably
What
priced.
did we used to spend on 3DS Pokemon games?
$39.99.
I think he's right, yeah.
So there you go.
They were $40.
So there you go.
So it's $4 more for next gen systems and previous gen systems, because this will be available, I think, for all.
Yeah. So I don't see any issue with that at all.
Deluxe versions will include cosmetic goodies such as the PlayStation 5 one, which is nothing. Doesn't list it. It literally says
It's
and
for free.
Hold on, no. So it says deluxe versions will include cosmetic goodies such as the PlayStation 5 one, which is drum roll, and then just goes into a completely different part of the article. So we're just gonna leave it there.
Okay. All right, that's neat.
But yeah, it's super cool.
I'm excited for this. I really am.
Cell shade. It's basically a cell shaded Pokemon game.
Like an MMO.
It
like a Pokemon
looks really cool. If you're interested in learning more about it, just Google or go onto YouTube and punch in Temtem gameplay.
T-E-M.
Yeah,
Simple.
gameplay. And if you're a Pokemon fan, like 99.9% of us are, check it out. I've really
Definitely the three of us. I mean,
definitely the three of us.
So.
It's a really intriguing looking game, and I think it's gonna check all the boxes.
Yeah.
It literally
I
is.
think so.
It's gonna check all the boxes, at least for me. It has so far, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it has to offer.
So this one's a little bit of a side offshoot type of thing. So a mech style game.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this. So
When was the last time you even thought of a mech game?
he has a date for you,
Titanfall?
by the way. No.
Like
Like
Gundam type thing.
Yep.
Like Warhammer?
I don't know. I've never played Warhammer, honestly.
No, they had like a Mech Assault back on like the
Like Mech Warrior.
Yeah, they had no. I'm pretty sure it was actually called like Mech Assault,
Oh.
and I'm pretty sure it was like the Xbox 360.
So back in 04 was one of the last times that you saw a mech style game on a console. And you're about to get a DLC for a mech game that is actually got delayed to 2021, and the reason why was because of one of the biggest games that is going to be coming out in December.
Well, it's not Cyberpunk, by the way. No, it is. It is.
Yeah, so
The DLC for Bug Snacks.
Fuck off. You know, I actually haven't played that yet because I'm waiting for you to play it. Don't you?
I cannot wait.
As he wiggles his fucking tiny little midget fucking child finger at me.
I cannot wait. So, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, Heroes of the Inner Sphere, is a DLC that has been delayed until spring of 2021 because of Cyberpunk 2077. They were supposed to have the release date of December 10th. I just found this article interesting just because of the fact of you haven't heard much of a mech game in a very, very long time.
I agree with you.
I mean, back in the day, I used to love watching shows like Zoids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was talking with I think it was Adrian from Unknown Games podcast even during one of his streams about stuff like that, and it's just they were just such good TV shows to go ahead and watch, and they had the same type of animations.
This game has the potential to bring back a lot of nostalgia.
It does. And I mean,
cool.
dude, these mechs look insane, dude. This looks like a game that's probably going to end up being a lot of fun.
Oh, I don't want to see it. I'd like to be surprised.
And one of the good things when it comes down to Xbox is that you have the backwards compatibility all the way to OG Xbox games and a bunch of them. So I think this one actually kind of lands within that, whole atmosphere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Last article I have has to do with Xbox again, and this one has to do with a app.
An app.
So Phil Spencer was talking with the Verge Decoder podcast, and they were asking them about whether
Phil Spencer, can you talk to us too, please?
God, please.
That would be cool, right?
That would be insane.
Hey, you should tag him in this, even though we only talked about it for like 5 seconds.
I will. Look, we talk about Xbox all the time because obviously it's a console. So
Bet.
They were asking about whether smart TVs would go ahead and have anything for Xbox in particular, because Xbox has been big on having apps.
Great fucking question.
And what he has said is that
yes,
within the next 12 months,
no,
you will see an app for smart TVs for Xbox.
I saw that. I did see this.
Yeah.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
What did you see about it?
I saw the article. I didn't read it.
I saw that. That's all I wanted. Pure honesty, and I love it.
I kind of figured I'd get it here.
Yeah, because they asked him. They essentially asked him what is stopping Microsoft from doing this, and he said nothing.
Yeah. Nothing.
And he said within the next 12 months, he said, I don't think anything is going to stop us from doing that. So a lot of what Xbox has been trying to do is being able to play on mobile devices and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
they're trying to take home gaming into mobile gaming, which isn't terrible at all.
Now, when you turn the Series X off, technically it's on standby.
Yeah.
So on my app for the Xbox on my phone, I can actually go ahead and download games, upload games, the whole fucking nine. And then with my Android, I can actually play Game Pass games on my Android phone. Yeah. So now they're going ahead and trying to just add another part of that to where maybe they might be something a little more simplistic of a Game Pass game. You know what I mean? To where you can go ahead and maybe do it like the remote on the phone or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Honestly, who knows? Maybe they want you to pay $20 for a remote to be able to play the stuff. Into which, if that's the case, if it's a free app, you pay $20 for a remote, you can go ahead and play games on your TV. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the last article that I have.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. Look, man, I'm game for anything to go ahead and just make gaming more accessible to people, regardless.
So, like we said on our last podcast, this year has been absolutely fantastic for gaming.
Yeah.
Not so much anything else, but for gaming, for sure.
Hopefully 2021 follows suit.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. I'm really excited to see what next year has to bring for gaming.
It's shaping up to be pretty good.
Yeah, you're not wrong with all the games that are going to be dropping shortly and leading into next year.
Yeah. I know, at least for me, I'm waiting for a game that's going to be the beginning of February that I'm very excited for. Outriders.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about that.
Oh, yeah, dude. All 4 classes have now come out. They've they've dove deep on this shit. Dude.
All I'm
I am
excited
so
for
excited.
is trying to find a fucking Xbox now, and then just waiting and putting it in storage until Fable comes out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need both.
Yeah, we know. Sorry.
I saw pictures of people camping out outside of GameStop last night. For
You know
today.
what?
People
Black
bringing
Friday
their,
shit.
People bringing their mattresses and shit and sleeping outside. I was like, I mean, shit, I'd do it.
I think that's
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that. What I have an issue with is people that are fucking gouging others on like Facebook Marketplace, eBay.
Standard.
The scalpers.
You know what though?
Yeah.
People out here that
You know
are
what,
buying a
though?
system for $400 or $500 and trying to
Whether
sell it for
you
$1,000.
listen or not, and this is just my opinion,
Fuck you.
you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you're an asshole.
Especially during a pandemic, man.
Like,
There's
like,
come on.
Like, here's my thing. So look,
there's no need for you to go ahead and have 6 or 7 or 10 fucking
Look,
consoles.
if you want to turn a profit and you want to buy one for like $400 or $500 and sell for $550, go ahead. But like doubling the goddamn price because
Yeah.
you know there's some kid out there that wants it and his
Yeah.
parents are searching for it.
don't be a fucking
Come
don't be an
on.
asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
And again, you don't have to buy it, but they know somebody will.
exactly.
But
And
the whole thing about it,
that's the sad part.
I mean, these assholes have the algorithms to go ahead and just jump. When launch happened, to
Yep.
go ahead and be able to pick them up
Boom.
off of Best Buy,
Seconds.
GameStop.
Well, that's just it. So
you know what I mean?
quick.
Fucking Target,
So-
and then and then PlayStation itself.
What I was
you
gonna
can go
say
ahead
to
and
touch
just
on
do it
that
all.
really quick, Gina did the same thing. She went on. She was trying to look for it for Zach, and they had him available, and she refreshed, gone in a
Gone.
matter of 20
Yeah.
seconds.
Every single
Like-
single time they show up, somewhere like Walmart had a big thing.
Yeah.
About all the next gen.
Yeah.
The S, the X, and
Yep,
the 5.
absolutely. I remember seeing
And
that.
dude, they all were gone. You
Like
know what
that.
I'm saying? Within like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's so. I don't know, man. I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad for other people, and if you have kids and they want the next gen systems, I feel bad because the only way you're going to get it is by paying double what people already paid for, and that's just
In
that's
times like right
I'm
now,
just
it is
gonna-
absolute horse shit to go ahead and do something like that.
I'm
we-
just going to
like,
wait
yo,
till
have-
after the new year.
no, but that's
have a fucking heart. Though.
and
That's,
that's
the whole
thing. And we talk about this quite constantly on this podcast, or at least we have lately, that it's good to always give back, and there's no need to fucking tear somebody's money.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking
Dude,
you're literally
look-
destroying somebody.
Look at the polar opposites between this week and last week. Last week you talk about The Rock donating hundreds of systems
Yeah.
to these hospitals.
Yeah,
He could-
exactly.
just because he has money
And
doesn't mean
then-
he's not capable of turning a profit too.
And then
Exactly.
and then a bunch of fucking scalpers. And actually, to
Exactly.
go ahead and talk about giving back, I just want to. I've talked about numerous times about the Preston and Steve. You know what I mean? The Camp Out for Hunger that they've done. I want.
Yeah.
I want to give you guys the results that they've had.
Oh yeah, please do.
So,
By the way, Preston and Steve is a local.
it's a local Philadia radio
radio show.
station for 93.3 WMMR. You
Thank
can
you.
find you can find their app on your mobile phone
highly recommend it.
or your
They're
Alexa.
Awesome
they
people.
are awesome.
awesome people.
So what they do is that they spend a week sleeping out in a camper, and while they do that, people go ahead and donate food and money, you know what I mean, towards Phil Abundance, which helps give food to not only the 5 local counties
Yep.
within Philadelphia, around Philadelphia, but also Jersey as well.
This is actually the best year they've had, isn't it?
Let me tell you about it.
Okay.
So the food was only a slight percentage down,
Yeah.
but still the number is still astounding. 2.5 million pounds of food.
Amazing.
You know how many
I
people
think-
that's going to help?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I think last year was like 2.7. So
Yeah, but seeing
so
how the
during a
numbers.
pandemic,
That's what I was gonna say. Seeing that minuscule amount that's there compared to what they
Yeah.
got last year is just insane, especially during a pandemic.
so here you go. So the monetary is where everything really hits.
Yeah,
And like
yeah, yeah.
I'm actually getting like goosebumps just getting ready to talk about it.
God.
I'm about to start crying.
Man's
So
got
just
goosies.
just make me cry already.
So what they did was that they partnered up with Acme, which is just basically just like a food line, or Kroger's around here,
Yep.
to go ahead and anytime people are in like self checkout, they can go ahead and like donate money to
Correct.
Campout. So the results came in, and you're talking from Acme alone,
Yeah.
over $1.4 million
That's so good. That's so good.
total. $1.7 million.
I fucking love those guys.
Now here's the thing. Here,
They're so awesome.
Here's the thing to go ahead and kind of break this down for people real quick. $10 roughly can buy a week's worth of nutritious food.
Notice how he said that real slow? Because had he said it any faster...
Because it has to be said like that. Because
no, I know.
You look at what it costs to go ahead, like under normal circumstances, buy like a head of lettuce,
yes,
and you know what I mean, and all this other stuff. $10 buys it for a family of 4 or 5 for a week.
That's amazing.
That's what Phil Abundance can do. So $1.7 million. They
have fed a lot of people. It's going to feed a lot of people.
It took care of a lot of people.
Preston and Steve have been doing this for 23 years. You can count from year 1 to 22, put all the monetary values together. It doesn't even come close.
No shit.
To this.
I didn't know that.
Last year was their highest number monetarily, and it was $200,000.
You mean except for this year?
Yes.
Man.
And I love it.
I always love to see shit like that because you like no matter what someone's circumstances, like you never want to see someone struggle to figure out where their next meal is going to come from.
Which is absolutely terrible.
What you see here is that even in a time of struggle from so many people, other people have the wherewithal and the urge to give.
Yeah, which is good.
I was about to say that. Like, obviously, this says a lot about Preston and Steve, but I mean, you need the people to donate.
It says more to me about Philly and Jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Right. You need the people are doing it
because that's what it is, dude. Philly, Jersey, Delaware, dude. That's what it is, man. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and I am so proud to be from this area.
Pennsylvania,
you know what I'm
Philadelphia
saying?
Area.
Yes, I am so proud to be from this 100%. Area. So with the people that do listen to our podcast from the Philly area,
thank you.
You
Yes,
know what I'm saying? Like
you're amazing.
You are feeding people right now that are, that are really worried.
Yeah, dude, you're seeing pictures of people waiting in these bread lines and stuff like that. Like it's hundreds of years ago, not hundreds, but a long time ago.
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah, dude. Back in the time of the Depression. Back in the 1920s and 30s.
I was just having this conversation with my wife yesterday about how, everyone myself included. Like I posted a picture of how thankful I am for Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that, and all the stuff that I have, and I'm like, man, there's someone that would give a fucking arm and a leg to have an eighth of what I got.
Yeah. So, we're gonna tell y'all our record in Shell from last week.
Oh, I guess we are.
On top of the fact of what Anthony and Andy and I are playing.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
I think so too.
Just slapping your hand over top of the fucking area where it picks up everything.
All right, so I guess we can start off with me because I basically haven't played much of anything.
Yeah, we should start with you.
What did you play? It will probably surprise a lot of people.
Well, so rocking with y'all for a little bit of chill this week. I've actually spent a good bit of time this week.
Ooh, can I guess what you played? Is it Borderlands?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who knew?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of arms race with Clyburn because he's the only person I know that actually has the DLC, the new DLC.
That's true.
So I've been farming that pretty hard trying to get these new guns.
Bro, can you tell your phone to shut up?
Sorry.
It's lighting up too much. Sorry, Wes. Go ahead. It's interrupting me.
So other than that, I've actually in Breath of the Wild I actually made it to Calamity Ganon.
You played Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me that earlier. I didn't want him to say anything because I wanted you to be surprised.
My God.
Yeah, so I am at Calamity Ganon right now, and I've played it. I went through it about 4 times, died each time.
Fighting Calamity Ganon?
Yeah, fighting him.
Now,
if there's tips and tricks, save it for off mic.
I'm gonna say spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Okay, if you're still here, it's because you're cool with it. You beat all of the Divine Beasts, right?
Knocked him down half, bro.
Yeah. Okay, that was the one part that was a little strange for me because I was
watching that whole thing happen because to where they're talking like, now it is my time.
But yeah, because
help.
Yeah, because as soon as it happened, I was like, did I just make my life too easy by doing this? Like I almost felt like I cheated. But it was a part of the story, so I didn't cheat.
A part of the story is going for the Divine Beast. Look,
though you don't have to. I don't think you have to beat any of them.
No, and there are speed runs of the game to where they don't do anything with the Divine Beast, and then they go straight for Calamity Ganon and they beat him.
Speaking of that, have you actually watched a couple minutes of any of the speed runs to see?
I've never watched a single speed run.
Okay, and you're gonna wonder why you didn't think of this in the beginning. You know how they get around going to some of these places. You know how you can use whatever hammer and power it is to, I think it's stasis, to hit something a bunch of times and then it just goes flying after stasis is over. People will go to like those big boulders that are in the ground, use their hammer, spin a bunch of times, use stasis, and then hop up on top of the rock.
And then launch.
Dude, launch across the fucking map. And I'm like,
I've seen that.
This?
I've seen that stuff before.
Yeah.
So, cool. I bought and downloaded Lego Marvels 2. You know what I mean? The superheroes one.
Yeah.
So I literally just started to where I'm Star-Lord and Gamora and Drax.
You better keep that in. This man's heart just stopped. That shit palpitated and he was like,
so we know who his favorite Guardian is.
Yeah.
Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax.
Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax.
Holy fuck.
But yeah, I really haven't done too much. I actually I'm real happy that I am at the end of Breath of the Wild. So now I really do want to go ahead and kind of work harder for it to get me to go ahead and actually beat the game. So yeah, I'm gonna spend more time on that.
Nice.
And more time on my Switch in total to go ahead and actually play a little more on it.
Hey man, best thing to have when you're in dad mode.
It really is. I mean, especially because my daughter loves when I throw down on it. Because then she always asks, "Can I play my Paw Patrol game? Can I play my Paw Patrol game?"
And the thing is like if I'm on mine, my daughter will just come sit with me and be like, "Daddy, what are you playing?" Boom, check it out, kid.
My 1-year-old does that. Actually, yeah, my boy.
It's just like Pokemon.
What I was gonna say is be thankful that you're not. And I put it aside for that game, but that you're not a completionist because.
Oh fuck that!
Do you know those Korok seeds, right?
Yeah.
You know how many there are?
Aren't there over 200?
Yeah, sure are.
Fuck.
900. Can you imagine?
Suck a dick.
And there's nothing that tells you where they are, like on the map. It's not like you can just be like, okay, here they all are. Let me go get them. You just gotta kind of come across them.
No
way, dude. And how many? You're at the end of the game. How many do you think you got? 50? Maybe 100?
I think I might be within like the 60 or 70 range.
Yeah, I'm probably finished around the same thing.
Yeah.
So I actually looked up because I was like, you know me. Let me see if I can. They're these little seeds. I don't even remember what they're for.
So these seeds.
They're to
these
upgrade,
seeds
like,
help.
your inventory, right?
These seeds help boost your inventory for swords, shields, and bows.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had the game. I played like an hour of it and just stopped.
Jump back in.
I got enough things I gotta do.
It is great, much to the chagrin of Alex of Spaghetti Boys, because he hates Breath of the Wild so much.
Why?
What's the reason? I'd be curious.
We'll get into it.
I'm sure there's.
You know what? If we don't get into it, he can tell us himself.
Oh, he'll tell me. When he listens to this, he'll tell me. I know for a fact.
He better.
Continue though.
And then we can read whatever he told you.
Or was that it for you?
No, yeah, that's it, man. I've been diving a little more on the Switch lately, which has been fun. And then playing Arms Race on Borderlands 3 and chill with you guys. So,
hell yeah.
What y'all got?
Well, all right.
I mean, you guys have a little more than I do.
We'll tag team this first part, and we'll talk about. Do you want to?
Well, you know what? Let me
Miles Morales first.
Well, hold on. So, I too, Wes, have been playing a lot more on my Switch when I'm in dad mode. I'm actually trying to complete Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 with 3. Whatever.
I don't know, but you just gave me 6.
Fucking good.
I did. I just threw up gang signs in the number 6. But anyway, so
3 is amazing. It is a really fun game.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish up Ultimate Alliance 3. Best time to play it is like literally when I'm in dad mode. So that's when I play it. However, I did play Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I did complete it. And when I say complete it, I don't mean beat the game. I 100%ed the entire game, all trophies and everything. Thanks, the fat clap. I love it.
Gotta love when you 100% a game, bro.
Yeah, dude, I felt fantastic. However,
I have yet to do that.
It takes time.
Because you know what's beautiful outside of if you,
I'm always going to the next game. That's why I've never done
outside
it.
of if you want to just because it's fun or for a retro reason or whatever. The beautiful thing about platinuming a game is like you look at it and go, I never have to touch you again ever.
Ooh, well, now here's the thing. I brought it up to you guys in a message. There will be a DLC. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, you did say that.
Because the way that game ended is fucking insane after you watch all the credits. We'll just put it. It's your typical like a Marvel movie.
Post-credit scene?
Yeah, post-credit scene, about roughly 30 seconds to a minute. Gives you an idea of what the DLC is going to be about or characters in said DLC. But anyway, amazing game. Definitely play it twice if you get an opportunity, if you have the game. Doesn't matter what system you have it for, just play it. You'll love it. It's hands down, again, like the other Spider-Man, one of my favorite games I think I've played recently on past and current gen systems.
Sweet.
But yeah, that leads us into Chell, doesn't it now?
Yeah, and this is information the West actually doesn't have.
No, I played it up so big. I was like,
So-
it was so good. He was like, oh, tell me. I was like, fuck you. And then he was like, tell me. I was like, no, eat a dick. And then
I said, God damn it, I'll just wait.
And then, yeah, that's what happened.
So
I'm actually excited for this, but I mean, we have been playing for the better part of this week because it is playoffs.
You mean every week?
We put a lot of fucking time in.
Yeah.
and I think, dude, it literally was up and down because I think the three of us, like when we played,
You have gotten so fucking angry,
dude. We're probably
At the two of us. He's
dude. We're
gotten angry.
probably we're probably 500. We probably like if we played 20 games, we're probably 10 and 10.
Yeah.
Is how it seems. But
However.
yeah. So we played last night. We hopped on, played 2 games against 2 trash.
Yeah, they were fucking. They were terrible.
trash opponents.
Now, was it as bad as what you and I had?
Nope.
With that.
Nope.
With
Worse.
that one, with that burly motherfucker.
No.
big
Nothing will
dummies.
ever. Nothing will ever be. Oh, no. I mean by
That,
no.
that
Like, we
entire
lost
team
these
of
teams.
defensive. Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we
but
played
they-
2 trash teams and we lost.
And we lost.
2 to 1. 2
Okay,
to 1.
so just go ahead and backtrack on this.
I did tell him
Andy and
about
I
this.
played against a team that was
Oh, that was so fun.
the center, the left wing,
And the right D.
and the right defenseman were all defensive enforcers. They all were
6'9",
like
280.
6'9", 280. Like I
Yep.
mean, all these guys were there to hit.
And we had what, like 14 minutes in penalties in the first.
Oh my
in the
god!
first period.
So what Andy and I decided to do, because I don't have the same offensive intuition as
Work on
Anthony
shit.
does, because I'm normally a defenseman and that's kind of the mind I have.
That's fair.
We worked on where I need to be.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You mean to go ahead and score some goals. You know what I'm saying?
we
So
still won handily. We won
Oh, yeah.
4-1.
yeah. I mean, look. I mean, we still laid the smack down.
But
But
had we like tried to score everything like just naturally,
Game.
it probably would have been
oh, dude, they would have fucking
ridiculous.
Quit. They
But we
would've
were
quit.
working on stuff. But no, we played some trash. They were horrible.
And y'all
not
still
quite as
lost.
horrible as that team that you and I lost to.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
But they were bad, and we lost 2-1, dude. Neither one of us were fucking talking, and I said right after that happened because that dropped us to I think like 660.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, dog.
660, and I said
That is the worst that we've been.
Yeah.
660, and I told him, I was like, dude, you realize we're gonna have to win like 8 straight just to get back in the 200s. He's like, we could do it. I was like, bro, like it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
With the way we're playing, it's not going to happen. I was like, all right, bet. I didn't
So-
say it, but I was like, watch this shit.
So after those 2 games, we played until about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
About like
Yeah, that's
145,
what
150.
Anthony said.
We won 10 straight
Wow.
yeah,
with-
after we
with-
lost those first 2, we went 10-0.
with 5 shutouts.
Yep.
4 of the teams quit.
Yep.
And we're now, well, it'll probably have dropped because we have from
It will
inactivity,
definitely have
but
gone
we
up.
But we were down to 62. We took us from 660 to 62.
Yeah.
I'm not seriously just stop playing and just let y'all take it from
Bro,
here.
we went fucking bananas.
Off. We
Damn,
went.
bananas.
We fucking went off.
And
we
I-
literally drug our schnutz on every fucking team there
You
after
guys-
those 2 losses.
You guys must have hit some high quality teams in order to go ahead and go from
few.
660.
yeah,
a few.
we definitely
to,
hit
what's
a couple.
the number again?
62. Yeah.
Fuck.
Jinx, showing me a cool.
Coke.
A cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
A few. And what's crazy is that we did it a bunch. Like, we put the fucking, which is not necessarily our style, we put the clamps on some teams because out of those 10 wins, there was, I believe, at least 4 that we only won 2-1. And there, I believe, there was 2 shutouts that were 1-0.
Yep.
We just put the clamps down. Now, there was one where it's funny
Defensively,
because
we were on lock last night.
there
It was crazy.
There was one
Fuck.
team that we played twice, and
That was when
neither-
that was the second
yeah.
game. So, really quick, the team we played twice was the second game that we lost, and that team,
and then the first game that we won.
that was the first game that we won to start us on our 10-0
The
fucking
funniest thing about that was neither one of those games. That if you looked at the stats, the team that should have won. The first time we played them, we outshot them like
It was like
22-6.
Yep.
They had no time. And
I hate
they-
those games.
And they beat us 2-1. And
I
then the
hate
next
those fucking
game,
games.
we beat them 1-0, but they out everything to us. Shots, time on attack, everything. But
Yep.
we won
Yeah.
that one.
So I will say the night before when Andy and I played, we had
Oh, that one period. Oh,
what I want to say is that, dude, we had some defensive fucking stands, dude. Like I ended up playing a little. I mean, I went left wing and I ended up playing a little bit farther back.
I got you.
But they couldn't get anything.
That's
Yeah.
what we were doing last
anything
night.
at all. I mean, Andy was handling most of the scoring, which I mean, look, I probably should help more. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm
You'll
fine
get
with
used
it.
to it. It's got.
But-
Trust me, it takes time.
But like, dude, like immediately when they started coming back, I was back there. Like, dude, there was that one game that every single time I wasn't in our zone when they got in our zone.
They scored.
Yeah,
They scored.
So
Every
that's-
single time.
But that's good. That shows you're playing proper defense. That's basically what we did. So after we
I got so
faltered
mad, though,
last
because-
night, that's what we did.
Because we didn't have a center, and every team we played had a center, so we never had the fucking puck to begin with.
That's why you got to be better in the offensive zone and play better defense. And I'm telling you, we ran into that a lot last night too. We had like a handful of games where they didn't have centers. We literally did exactly what you just talked about. We literally stepped up and shut their asses down in the neutral zone where they were crossing with maybe one dude over the blue line. And then as soon as they crossed the blue line, I was hitting them. This motherfucker was laying them out and taking lives. And then we would just hit the neutral zone, fucking guns a-blazing. And as soon as we would
we had
cross
some
over...
plays, bro.
Bro, we had, like... It was...
You haven't had any of these situations yet because
It was
you're not
gross.
as stupid as us, and that's a good thing.
That is a good
But
thing.
I finally made him feel better because I finally had a stupid ass moment that
Yep.
almost derailed our fucking crazy winning
was
streak.
fucking fantastic.
he's had a couple of them where like you call for it from the goalie and then it
Yeah.
just goes right to the other team and they score. Or the one game where we were like right about to win, he was ragging the puck behind the net on a PK and accidentally shot it out of play. They got the power play and
then
they scored.
yeah.
Delayed game.
Last night.
Oh my
last night. This was in our 9th game, and we had talked once we hit 8 about if we get the 9th one, we might as well go for 10 in one night.
Yeah.
We're in the 9th game. We're up 2-1, and I'm standing to the left of the net. Our goalie has it, and it's like it's my fault for doing it, but I didn't have much control over what happened after.
That's true.
I called for the puck, thinking he'd just pass it to me and I'd go. I called for the puck. He passed to me, and instead of the dude like just taking the puck, he put his stick to the right. So, like, I got it and then tucked it right in the post, and it was sitting on the line. So, like, I fucked up right away, but I was like, cool, at least it's there. And the goalie fucking spazzed and, like, spun backwards and just, like, swatted it in the net with his stick. And I got real quiet, and I was like, fuck. Like, I hope I didn't just fuck up our...
Now...
Like, 5 minutes, I scored a breakaway, and it was fine. But
Now, you and I had 2 games that night that we played on. I think it was Thursday night, to where that Thanksgiving night, to where, like, the goalie...
Oh my
fucking
god.
dummy.
Oh my god, bro. I've never seen something like that before. We had 2 goals where if the goalie just stood where he was, everything was fine. It was one of those ones where
Everything stayed on his right side,
Yeah.
but he went off of the fucking post.
like he was hogging the post, and it was
I
that thing
gotcha.
where if you have someone on the boards that passes the puck to someone on the same side but close to the net, for whatever reason the goalie's on the post and then he like leaves the post for a second. And they scored twice like that.
It was, dude, it was...
And that same game, that dude hit the glitch that you were telling us about twice.
Yeah.
Came right down and scored, and I was
yeah,
like,
he
fuck.
did it twice. But that was the last time he fucking did it because we made sure we shut that shit down.
We also found another one, though. I don't think you were playing. I think it was...
It was
him
you and
I.
me.
Yeah, when we played the second-ranked team, this dude pulled the Datsuk that like lift and then cocked it back, but every time he did it, he shot it top right corner. He did it 2 or 3 times.
Ooh.
Every
Something
time
like that.
went
We
in.
still kept it a 1-goal game, but I was like...
It still sounds sexy, though.
It was wild.
It was not sexy.
It lost its luster
It
the
was
second and
angry.
first time because I was like, oh fuck, I guess
First-
that just always goes in. The first time, I was
First time,
oh.
it's like, oh, goddamn. But after that, yeah, it's a shit show.
But yeah, that was chill. So that's all we got. But now it is that time to see where you can connect with us, and there are multiple motherfucking avenues where you can reach us.
Multiple motherfucking avenues. That was a lot of M's.
Multiple avenues. Now,
And by the way, you're going to be able to see.
the best place to reach us is on Twitter at Console Crew. We also have a .com website, consolegamingcrew@gmail.com. We have a YouTube where we are getting more and more.
What?
Did you say the YouTube?
Because that's what Anthony said when we were when he was deployed. That's how we always had it in there.
We have a YouTube. We are Console Gaming Crew on YouTube. We have all of our episodes end up on there. We have our Hot Ones anniversary episode that was on there. We have
That
The unboxings
sucked.
of the Series X and the PS5.
yes, which will
Hell
only get
yeah.
better. They're a little rookie at this moment, but they will get better.
Yes.
Yeah, we working on it just like we worked on the podcast.
Yeah. We have an Instagram that, thanks to Anthony, has been getting a little bit more play
I'm
now.
trying.
We're Console Gaming Crew
Yep,
on Instagram.
I'm trying as much as I can.
He's posted some pretty
Word.
cool pictures of his journey in Spider-Man Miles Morales, and that'll only get better as we go along. We also have a Facebook that barely anybody goes on, Console Gaming Crew on Facebook.
Can we call a timeout real quick? I love his honesty. I mean,
I'm as honest as I can be. We do have some
It is-
people that correspond with us there.
Yeah,
That
but
is
I
true.
And I love you for it.
my boy Rich, yeah,
Um,
from high school. But I mean, we have 10 times more on Twitter as opposed to.
it's
Facebook.
true.
Oh, it's not even close. But if I'm nothing else, I'm honest. And our Twitch. Now, Twitch, Wes is getting ever so close to being a Twitch affiliate.
6 away.
6 away. So we want to get him. We want to get him there and as fast as possible.
Just create an account. Just create an account and then follow me. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to put notifications saying that I'm playing.
Hey,
just create an account.
You know, if Twitch just heard this, they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to fucking do that now.
Like, look.
But I got you, dog. I'll create like 10 different accounts.
Look, like, even if for whatever reason you don't like us, just do a nice thing today for somebody else. Make that person Wes. And he is, on Twitch, he is Dragon_CGC.
Wow.
Once you get that out of the way, again, that's Dragon_CGC. You can move along to us. I am Scooby CGC. That's with a K. SKOOBY CGC. And Anthony, because he dares to be different, is CGC_Squishy Soprano.
The 800 letter word fucking name.
Yes. SQUISHY Soprano.
Just remember,
SOPRANO.
different is what makes everybody amazing.
Absolutely.
Please also make sure you throw us a 5-star and a comment.
Okay,
if
well,
you can.
hold on now. I'm going to cut you off because I know I'm going to be rude as fuck, but
Please.
it doesn't have to be 5-star. It
Give us what
it
you
could
feel.
be anything.
Give us what you feel we
It
deserve.
could be
Just rate
anything.
us.
That's fine. I like saying 5-star because it's going to help our egos.
You want
and
you,
it
you
makes
want
us
to
feel
No,
good.
it's
you
gonna
just want
help
to bring
you.
about good things.
It's going
I
to help
do.
your ego. You can tell me I'm a piece of shit, and I'm going to fucking love it and roll with it and let you know that I'm a piece of shit the next episode.
So
Anyway,
please
sorry.
go ahead and throw us a star.
There you go.
Throw us a star rating and throw us comments on either Podchaser or Apple Podcast. And we are also on Amazon Music, so please find us on there. And to which Amazon Music is also Audible, so we can go ahead and we're on there as well, dude. We are literally on like 15 or 16 different podcast type of
wherever
things.
you see us. Just subscribe. Check
Yes.
us out. I think you're gonna be surprised that we have a lot of fun and you can come along for the ride.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun doing this stuff, but we literally don't do it for ourselves. I
No.
mean, it's just a awesome byproduct that we love doing it.
I
Yeah,
mean, look,
this is true. That's exactly how this podcast started. You got to remember that.
I mean, look, coming together, we have been. I mean, this whole group, it's a group of 3 here, has been friends for what, 15, 20 years.
Oh, something about that.
If you want to go ahead, if you want to figure it out.
Not as
21.
long.
21. I met you your 21st. Oh, I just ball tapped myself. 21st birthday. I met you.
Okay, well, that doesn't give us a 21-year friendship, though. Because that would make me like 42.
Because
But,
I mean,
well, you look like it.
I've known you. I've known you since what? You were fucking 13, 12, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
We have been around long enough.
And it's funny because I'm pretty sure I only met him because of you. Because you were like, yo, why don't you come to this
no.
freaking 4th of July party?
Yeah.
or it could have been something at my house. Because
No. Again, it
I met-
was.
I met at his house.
you. I met
Oh,
you
you
at
broke
your.
your shit.
I met you at your 21st birthday party. And I was already friends with Wes, and Wes was like, "Bro, why don't you come
Either way,
hang out with Andy?" I was like, "Bet. I don't even know who this kid is, but
Either
let's
way,
do
Fair
it."
enough.
Either way, we are.
Follow us.
We are just a group
Subscribe.
of friends that just. I mean, we just love talking about games. So, and we enjoy this so much. So please,
Yeah, we do.
Come give it a listen.
Oh yeah, wait
Why
a minute.
not?
We didn't
Yes, sir.
mention this before we close it out. Write us a letter.
I would
Yeah.
love one.
Yes, please write us a letter. Throw us.
I sounded thirsty just now, didn't I?
Yeah.
I would love one, please. send us
So,
one.
easiest way to get a hold
You're
of us
allowed to
is through our Twitter. Just drop us a DM, and then we'll give you an address, and
Hell
you
yeah.
just send it to us.
Yep, absolutely.
So, until then, I beg of y'all to stay safe, wash your hands, and as always,
Game on.
Game on!
game on, y'all. Peace.